Welcome to tonight's drama stage. Look at this poor leading lady who is so drunk she can barely walk. Onlookers were left puzzled, wondering why she was behaving this way, with confused expressions all around. But despite their curiosity, her friends hesitated to disturb her joyful moment of revelry. Calling last night's humiliation, she caused a scene. Luckily, Gu Xiaomeng, like a superhero, stopped her. But after drinking, not finding Old Ghost made them more frustrated. Wang Jianxing suggested teamwork, but if they find her, she's in trouble. Let's dig a little deeper. She ruled out Lining Yu first because Old Ghost isn't that casual, he wouldn't throw a fit over a theatre actress. It's a hard life. Jin Shenghu just wanted to avoid trouble, so he totally avoided eye contact. Wojiguo and Gu Xiaomeng were around the whole time, but never saw Old Ghost. His invisibility skills are off the charts. But her gaze was deep, like she had a whole ocean of secrets stirring in her heart. Her mood was complex yet hopeful, like awaiting a movie's climax. She didn't catch a glimpse of Old Ghost throughout, yet he was stealthily hiding outside the window, secretly observing and enjoying the show. Late at night, Old Ghost caused trouble again, summoning everyone to the West Wing. One lay on ice, attitudes varied. White Vice Officer was so determined to clear his name that he was ready to throw it all away talk about commitment. He repeatedly insisted that he was wrongfully accused, and the relationship between him and the commander was absolutely no laughing matter. Yet no one was brave enough to ask themselves, who's tougher, me or her? Jin Shenghu looked panicked, facing everyone with questions what the poor soft-footed hero. He pleaded with Old Ghost to reveal his identity, saying, "Please don't wrongly kill this innocent soft-footed hero." Old Ghost intended to escape, but got caught by a glance from Director Wang that made Jin Shenghu get lifted like a feather. Captain, friendly with Jin Shenghu, tried to stop it, but a gun pointed at his head left him immobile. No one knew Jin Shenghu was packing heat, making the atmosphere chill real fast. Don't mess around, old Jin. I know your tricks. It was a rough day to be alive, as he thought. I just want to wrap this up already. Watching someone die right in front of him, Lining Yu suddenly snapped back to reality. Director One just played it cool, not bothered at all. Trapped in an interrogation room with two corpses, no one bothered to talk, and they all just snoozed till morning. What are you doing? Let me go. Gu Xiaomeng bravely charged into block, but it was as useless as a chocolate teapot. Lining Yu yelled but got dragged out. All that could be heard were wails from the hallway, leaving just the captain and Gu Xiaomeng in the interrogation. He gave up fighting, brought to the corridor's end, being ordered to go back in his room and sip it. He sat in the elevator, still lost in terrors as it slowly ascended. The elevator brought him back to the ground floor where agents awaited, hoping these two would spill the beans. The wiretap was dead quiet, and when you dropped a cigarette, did you say anything? Was there a secret message on that smoke? Have you lost your marbles? How many lives do you want to ruin? Gu Xiaomeng, what did I ever do to you? You keep coming for me, in not targeting you, just going by the evidence hollow as a chocolate Easter egg. That cigarette proves everything. I have to hand it over. The captain felt exposed, and then the wiretap crackled with Gu Xiaomeng's terrified scream. After 2 shots, the room owner kicked the prison door open and found him choking Gu Xiaomeng. Average guards hesitated to act against the captain, making the scene tense. Gu Xiaomeng looked so pitiful, and the room owner's heart ached. He reached out, and Gu Xiaomeng handed over a package, tears mixed in. How could you not chuckle? At lunch yesterday, Captain, who was just so amusing. He dropped a cigarette on the floor, and I thought, this is suspicious. Suddenly, the door swung open, and Wu Jian came in and snatched a cigarette from the room owner. Then he pulled out a magnifying glass, 4 pieces forming a caricature. Quite a few folks in the building smoke, but you're the only one lighting up 3 artillery shells. Don't overthink it. After all, we're all colleagues here together. I'll give you another shot. The captain is a walking band-aid, while Gu Xiaomeng just rolled her eyes. This play is even more perplexing. Has it truly entered the era of being viewed through dog eyes? Director Wang stopped the underlings from acting. The spy chief stayed totally chill. Captain, who began to tremble as the ceiling bulbs flickered rhythmically, intensifying the pace, and that guy revved it up even more. Director Wang sighed and waved, finally stopping to say, "Just tell me already." Wushin said he could earn some brownie points, but electroshock wouldn't make him spill the beans. The fun was just beginning. Director Wang called for Sixth Master, the ace, while Lining Yu looked worried, but Gu Xiaomeng calmly stitched away. Xiaomeng, Gu Xiaomeng turned with a pretend innocent face, while Lining Yu approached, saying, "Yesterday was a breeze." One quiet moment startled Gu Xiaomeng, making her fumble to change the subject.